Welcome to the Knowledge Nest. Today's video reveals 50 amazing facts about the human body. It's a crazy one. Before starting, like and subscribe to my channel. Also, press the bell icon to get updates. What is the name of the pigment in red blood cells that carries oxygen? Which organ system is responsible for producing hormones in the human body? What is the name of the valve that prevents food from entering the windpipe during swallowing? Which part of the brain processes visual information from the eyes? What is the average lifespan of a red blood cell in the human body? What is the primary function of the pancreas in the digestive system? Which type of blood vessel returns blood to the heart from the rest of the body? What is the term for the rhythmic contraction of muscles that moves food through the digestive tract? Which gland in the neck regulates metabolism through hormone production? What type of cells in the body are responsible for detecting light? Which system in the human body includes the brain, spinal cord, and nerves? What is the name of the bone that forms the forehead of the human skull? What is the average body temperature of a healthy human in Celsius? What organ is responsible for producing insulin? Which part of the ear helps maintain balance in the body? What is the name of the fluid that transports nutrients and waste in the circulatory system? What is the primary function of platelets in human blood? What is the name of the long nerve that runs from the lower back down each leg? What part of the digestive system connects the small intestine to the rectum? Which part of the skin contains sweat glands and hair follicles? What is the function of the spleen in the human body? What is the name of the cells that help in repairing and rebuilding bone tissue? What is the term for the small air sacs in the lungs where oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged? Which part of the neuron receives signals from other neurons? What part of the eye focuses light onto the retina? What are the two main types of bone marrow found in the human body? What is the primary function of the human immune system? What is the name of the process by which cells divide to produce two identical daughter cells? What substance forms the hard outer layer of teeth? What is the name of the flap that closes over the trachea during swallowing? What organ in the human body stores bile produced by the liver? Which part of the brain regulates hunger, thirst, and body temperature? Which component of the blood helps to fight infections and foreign invaders? Which mineral is important for oxygen transport in the blood? What is the name of the tube that carries urine from the kidney to the bladder? Which part of the brain controls voluntary muscle movements? Which layer of skin contains fat and connective tissue for insulation? What is the term for the inability of the body to regulate blood sugar properly? What is the term for a muscle that contracts without conscious control? What is the purpose of the nasal cavity in the respiratory system? What is the name of the condition where bones become weak and brittle due to calcium loss? What part of the kidney filters blood to form urine? Which protein is responsible for the structure of hair and nails? What is the scientific term for the voice box? What is the average number of taste buds on the human tongue? Which organ helps regulate fluid balance and blood pressure? What is the name of the hard, protective layer that covers the ends of bones at joints? Which type of tissue connects muscles to bones? What structure in the cell contains genetic material like DNA? What part of the eye contains the cells responsible for night vision? What type of blood vessels carry blood away from the heart to various parts of the body? Appreciate your time. Hit that bell so you never miss a video.